colored rugs. Kasi, as I have mentioned, yung mga market nila during this time, they have mga Caribbean-inspired houses, Zen-inspired houses, that could really fit well into these kinds of high-quality rugs. And at first, the nanays, they used to say, okay, nare-reject yung gawa ko kasi pangit yung quality. Parang nare-reject yung pagkatao ko. So, we had to work on it together. That make them understand that this is their creation, yes, they should be proud of it, yes, but it should be professional. It should be what the market wants. And we started with around 80% rejection rate. And, o diba, malaki. And now we're less than 2%. And the nanays themselves, sila mismo, pag nakita nila yung gawa nila, ay pangit, palitan ko. Ganun na, unheard of yan dati. They cannot say that themselves. But after a while, we said, okay, this is just rugs. Rugs pa lang siya, ano yung pwede natin gawin? So we wanted to launch a higher-end designer line. So you guys may know the next person. His name is Rahul Laurel. He's one of the top fashion designers of the country. For this story, I'd like to borrow a sheet of paper, Manami. Thank you. Okay, we always love to share this story to everyone because it's a very magical thing for all of us during that time. So we were sharing the payata story to Rahul Laurel. So we were in a dinner, talking to him about it, and he was playing with a rug. Sabi niya, guys, this is not a rug. So of course, hindi daw siya rug? Ano kaya yun? So he was playing around with it. This is not a rug. So he started playing with it. He rolled it, placed 3 imaginary buttons, and he said, this is a wine holder. So from a 50 peso product to a 600 peso product with a simple innovation. So we had a wine holder. And we had several other products that are selling for higher value. And of course, the nanays get a lot more. This is a picture that we always love to share because Rahul Laurel also went to Payatas. Ngayon, if you go to one of their houses, they will show you this. This is the first thing that they will show you. Pwede ka, bisita, punta ka dito, tingnan mo to. Kilala mo ba yan? Yung guy dyan? Si Rahul Laurel yan eh, friend namin. Diba? Social! Yeah, social ang mga nanay ngayon. But for us, more than the happiness, more than the nakakatuwang marinig, it's really a manifestation na designer si Rahul Laurel. But kami, before, the used to be faceless people behind the products are now being recognized alongside the designer. And that is something that's very empowering for them. In each of our products, hindi lang yan R2R by Rahul Laurel or R2R by Emina Aranas or other designers that we will have. Although we love them so much and they really give so much value to Rags to Riches, they also share the values of Rags to Riches itself. Meron niyang tag, bawat bag, sharing the Rags to Riches story, and there is the signature of the nanay who made it. So when you buy the bag, you see, uy, gawa ni Ate Ana. And you know that Ate Ana is a woman from Payatas, living and working for her family. And you have that personal connection with her. And of course, it's a Rahul Laurel. And of course, it's an Amina Ananas. Just to share with you the business model of Rags to Riches, we'd like to believe that Rags to Riches is part of this revolution, of revolutionizing the way we do business. And before I move on, I'd just like to share that we've discovered that it is possible to help the environment and help the society and be a sustainable business at the same time. It makes good business sense to be good for the world. So we have 4 P's. These are our bottom lines. We have people, planet, profit, and positive influence. So let me share them with you one by one. So let's start with profit. Because our most important P is people. So let's start with profit. From 8 pesos per day to a potential of 3,000 pesos per week per member. From 10,000 pesos starting capital to around 10 million pesos in net worth. From community members to business owners from rags to riches. Profit for purpose. So yes, profit for us is not bad at all. Profit is there so that we can be sustainable. Profit is there so that we can be part of the system. We can be part of the world. But revolutionizing our space in it. So we always like to share that our entire chain, our entire supply chain, value chain, is inclusive. At nandun talaga yung mga tao, and it's fair. So we'd always like to share that. Positive influence, our second P. So we always love to share this slide. Social cause side by side with fashion. Just a quick survey. Sino po yung mga bumibili ng sampagita dito from kids in the streets? Yes, mga sampagita. Okay, ako din. So out of those who raised their hands, sino po sa inyo yung favorite flower niyo talaga? Sampagita. So you buy it because that's what you love to give to your wife, to your husband, to your girlfriend. Yes. But why do we buy sampagita? Kasi kawawa naman yung bata. Kawawa naman yung bata. Usually sasabihin niya, sige na po ate, bilhin niyo na para makauwi na ako. Or sige na po ate, kuya, bilhin niyo na kasi pang allowance ko yan, pang tuition. And of course, we give kasi nakakaawa. And it's good na naawa pa rin tayo. Pero how long is this gonna take? How sustainable is this going to be? So we want to make sure that social cause is side by side with fashion. Of course, our bags, you would know na gawa siya ng nanay sa payatas. You would know na gawa siya out of recycled or upcycled materials. But of course, it looks good on you. So, syempre, kaya ako din na yung bag sa harap. This is my bag. So, of course, dapat bagay siya sa akin. So, dapat it's stylish. So, fashion and social cause should be side by side. So, you would always want to buy. You would want the product, not just for its social cost, but for its value that it's giving to you. We've also been part of several publications, like Entrepreneur Magazine, like this one. We were also in Mega, Preview, Philippine Tatler, and several other magazines and publications. We were featured in Reuters BBC last 2008. Oh nga naman. Okay. Last 2008. And Rahul Laurel was featured here. And sabi pa niya, first time ko sa BBC. And it's because of Rags to Riches. And we're also very happy because this kind of business model that is welcoming to everyone, to partners, is really a win-win thing. So even Rahul Laurel is getting a lot from this. We won our first award in the University of San Francisco Social Enterprise Competition last 2008 also. So out of hundreds of entries all over the world, Rags to Riches and the Philippines won #1 in the social enterprise category. And this was very important to us because the people there, it's one of the largest gatherings of CEOs and presidents of Silicon Valley. So of course, yung mga katabi namin, pasteurizing machines, robots, and kami, mga bag na gawa from scrap materials. So a simple innovation like that is blowing the world over. So they're very happy with that. We also won the Body Shop Foundation Asia Grant. Just recently, this is Father Javi Alpasa. We won in the Business and Development Challenge in Amsterdam. So at first, actually if we could compare this to awards here in the Philippines and in the world, this is like the Oscars of our world. So kami yung best picture. So we won in the Philippines, and two entries in the Philippines won. And globally, there were around 8,000 entries from all over the world. And Rags to Riches won first prize. And for us, the Philippines won first prize. So it is for us a great sense of pride for us as well, because giving back honor to the country is really part of our positive influence. This is Rahul Laurel, who's super guapo there. He's People of the Year 2008 for Rags to Riches as well. So if you would read his write-up there, it's really for Rags to Riches. And nakakatuwa na we're also being a venue for partners to help. We're also a venue for partners to be recognized in this way. Last November 22, 2008 was our first year anniversary. So if you could look at the partners there, those are all our collaborators and designers. Of course, Rahul Laurel, Jenny Epperson, MTV Stylist of the Year awardee, Raymond Isaac, one of the top photographers in the country, Anita Magsaysayho, a very, very well-renowned painter, and of course, Beckham, national artist. And if you look at the photo, the painting over there, that is a Beckham photo. That is a Beckham painting on a bag. So on a Rags to Riches bag. So we had an event, Father Ben was there. We had an auction for this. And anyone who could guess how much it sold for? Wala? Okay. 10,000?